The following video might not be suitable for everyone. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Hey, my youth, you know where I watch? Dancehall. I who said the number 13 a bad lucky number. I lie them I tell. If you check the court system, you see the 12 jury and the judge make 13. If you check the Bible, the 12 disciples and Christ make 13. If you look on the McDonald's sign, you will see the M is a 3 and the word Donald a 1 if you turn the head sideways, and that make 13. No make Babylon fool you with them tricks. And ladies, don't believe the rib story, because there is a God, there must be a goddess. Them say you take the ribs from a man and farm the woman. I lie them I tell. If a man never come out of vagina, I want him explain to myself how him reach us. So, if you lift up your shirt and see a neighbor string, you know you get separated from vagina. But through the fish, them rewrite the Bible, them will admit the facts of them come out of a woman. Ladies, before a guy can tell you what to do, first he have to come out of you. Remember that in a Genesis, when God said him separate the two heavens, he talk about the universe and the woman vagina, because the two of them operate the same. Because the same way you have the universe bring forth the S-U-N, and the woman bring forth the S-O-N. And the same way you have 9 planets in the universe, it take 9 months for the woman get pregnant. In them science class, them call it microcosm, macrocosm, microroom, macroroom, inner space and outer space. Now make Babylon fool you with them tricks. Respect to the woman them, because there is a God, there must be a goddess. Remember that. Fish boy them.
Viewers and subscribers, big up and respect to each and everyone. My name is seriousskilla. I am here again. Now, this person in the video that I just presented to you, this person said some things that are amusing to me, and I find some of these things to be interesting, and I respect the way how this person just flow with the things that he said. You see me? Yeah, he sounds like an artist, you know, sounds like an entertainer, sounds like lyrics. See me? Sounds like he's performing. You understand me? Yeah, sounds like he knows what he's talking about. All right, but yeah, this video is out on social media, and this video is being talked about, you know, and this video shows of a person sharing his opinions about some things, like the number 13 and other things as well. Is what I'm saying to you. So let me know if you agree with some of the things that this person had said, or if you don't agree with some of the things that this person had said. All right? Yeah, and big up and respect to this person. See me? Now, the next video that I'm going to present to you, this video is going to show a person talking about Christopher Columbus. And he said some things that gave me the understanding that he's talking about a topic. And that topic is why should statues of Christopher Columbus be taken down? Or you could say why we should remove the statues of Christopher Columbus. Now, viewers and subscribers, some of the things that this person had said in this video, I find it interesting, and I bring this video to you, my viewers and subscribers, so that you can hear some of the things that this person had said, and you can also let me know what they think about some of the things that this person had said. All right, and you can also let me know what they think about the topic that says why should statues of Christopher Columbus be taken down. All right, now here's the video. Take a look, listen, and observe.
Why we should remove the statues of Christopher Columbus? Let's do a quick crash course. Christopher Columbus embarked on 4 voyages. Voyage number 1, 1492 to 1493. He arrives at Hispaniola, meets the indigenous peoples, writes in his diary, I think we can turn these people into Christians because they have no religion. He kidnaps 25 of them. Only 7 survive. Take them back to Spain, has a human zoo to study them for anthropological purposes, completely denying them any humanity whatsoever. He also left 39 crew members in Hispaniola to set up some kind of base. Voyage number 2, 1493 to 1494. He goes back to Hispaniola. He finds that this time they can settle, so he goes with 17 ships, 1,200 crew members, and they want to now create colonies, but 11 of his crew members were dead, and the traveling priest who kept the diaries and records, Bartholomew de las Casas, wrote that our work was to exacerbate, ravage, kill, mangle, and destroy. Small wonder then if they try to kill one of us every now and then. Christopher Columbus personally enslaved 560 of the indigenous people. 200 of them died. He also disobeyed the orders of the Queen, enslaved another 1,600 so-called Arawaks to pass them over to the Caribs as slaves. 400 of them were left for dead. he goes back. Voyage number 3, 1498 to 1500. This time he allegedly arrives in Trinidad, did not set foot on the land. But when he went back, a Spanish court found Columbus guilty of misconduct, mismanagement, and abuse. He was arrested, chained like a criminal, placed back in the ship, sent to Spain, and he went to prison there. But he convinced the Spanish authorities to let him go out to do voyage number 4, 1502 to 1504. While he was on voyage number 4 now, the enslavement continued, the genocide continued, the disrespect for the natives continued. He cut off the hands of the Amerindians who did not work quickly enough, left them to bleed to death. But in voyage number 4 now, he was stranded in Jamaica for a full year. And when he was there, he convinced the Jamaican people that he was some kind of wizard or magician by predicting the movement of the stars and the planets. And they helped him build and repair his ship, and he left. Now, going back, looking more closely at the diary, the records, the historical accounts by those who were there, in particular Bartholomew de las Casas, he wrote, "The Spaniards thought nothing of knifing Indians by 10s and 20s and of cutting slices of their flesh off their bodies to test the sharpness of their blades." De las Casas writes of one day some of the Spaniards were walking. They saw 2 of the Indian boys with parrots. They took the parrots and cut off their heads for fun. He talks about them playing games, throwing spears, trying to get them through the entire body of an Amerindian just for sport. Now, this issue about Indians, remember, Columbus was lost. He tried to go west to get to east. He found America, thought it was India. Then to the west of where he thought America was, he saw some other islands, which he called the Indies, west of India. Hence, up to this day, was still called West Indies. Another story for another time. Bartholomew de las Casas also wrote that Columbus had his men enslave the indigenous population to dig mines. Mountains were stripped up to the bottom thousands of times. They dug, split rocks, moved stones, carried dirt on their backs until their backs broke. And he talks about this scenario that was introduced to the indigenous people. Listen to this. He says, husbands and wives were together once every 8 months. And when they met, they were so exhausted and depressed that they ceased to procreate. The newly born babies died early because their mothers were overworked and famished and had no milk to nurse them. And for this reason, in Cuba, 7,000 babies died in 3 months as a result of the genocide that they imposed. Now, they killed millions of people. Just between 1494 and 1508, you had a death rate that was implemented as a result of the cultures that the Spaniards introduced. So, in conclusion, the final verdict, based on the historical evidence and the accounts of the colleagues that were there in person and these first-hand records, the final verdict is that Christopher Columbus is hereby guilty of the crimes of unlawful invasion and occupation of foreign lands, rape, religious intolerance and persecution, kidnapping, torture, unlawful and unjustified waging of war, casual executions of children, first-degree murder, second-degree murder, manslaughter of at least 15 million people, enslavement, lying in the name of the Spanish crown, breaking up families, and perpetual genocide. And we're still asking whether or not we should take down the statue of Christopher Columbus.
Viewers and subscribers, some of the things that this person had said don't sound new to me. It not sound new to me at all, you know. I learned some of the things that he had said at school or during my years of education. Is what I'm saying to you. And I know that many persons out there have their own theory about Christopher Columbus and so on. You see me? But anyways, viewers and subscribers, you can share your opinions about Christopher Columbus in the comment section of this video. Is what I'm saying to you. And you can also let me know what you think about some of the things that this person had said. You see me? You can tell me if you agree with some of the things that this person has said, or if you do not agree with some of the things that this person had said. You see me? Yeah, and here's where I'm going to leave it. So until the next time, if you're new to my channel, don't be afraid to click the subscribe button. My name is Dancehall. Uno big up on yourself. You see it.
Hey my youth, you know where I watch? Dancehall. Yeah, man. Hey yo, Skilla. You are watching Dancehall Skilla Entertainment.